uh, Kaze, everyone. Welcome to my Voyager after hour. So it's the after hour. I'm already done making soaps. Today I'm not really gonna wait for people to come in because I don't announce that I'm going to do my live. So I don't always expect people to be, you know, waiting to watch or whatever. So, if you catch this video after I have made it, then just go back and rewatch it. But because my aim is to do 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna waste any time and sit around and wait. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're doing uh mistakes that I have made as a business owner so far. Um, I've been doing business officially for almost a year now. So in April, I think in May, I forgot if it was May 5th. Oh, hello. Please wave hello if you just came in to watch so I know who's watching. But yeah, we're going to talk about mistakes that I have made as a business owner. And I'm also going to show you how to use this gua sha. So I usually use it before I go to sleep and in the morning if I have time. But I try to at least use it once a day. And then we'll talk about, the mistakes I made as a business owner. I got them in my notes here. So let's start Voyagers After Hour. Today we're hydrating. It's not really hydrating. Would I call it hydrating? Because it's not really water. It's not like I'm thirsty or anything. We're drinking ginger beer. This is non-alcoholic. I think it's my favorite drink of all times. It's carbonated water, organic agave, citrus acid, ginger extract, and chili pepper extract, coriander, cardamom, lime, and orange. So these are the ingredients. So it's really good. It's not like one of those fake ginger beer where it has like caramel coloring and a bunch of sugar in it. It's sweet. It's extremely sweet actually. There's a version of this that's not sweet. But we're gonna go ahead and that's what we're sipping tonight at the after hour before we close off our Voyager online store, I guess, before we log off. But cheers to the Voyagers After Hour. There was one person who joined and then they left. It has chili pepper, so it kind of makes you sneeze a little bit as you drink it because you're inhaling all the chili pepper scent. Okay, one person came back. Please wave hello so I know who's watching. Let me see if I'm able to wave hello. Oh, I could actually do that, huh? You know what? Here, I'm gonna play with some of these stuff here real quick. That looks cool actually. So I'm gonna pick that. Yes. Okay. So I have only done like 7. This is my 7th live. So I don't know all the, all the oh, cool. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, guys. You can actually share it as you are videotaping. That's cool. I don't think I can go off. Could I go off? Let me see. Hold on. um yeah, I don't know what I did, but I tried sharing it on my Facebook. And let's see. It's cool. All right. So let's do this. Is this what we're okay. All right. How do you push this down? Okay. All right. We're only 5 minutes in. So yeah, towards the end, I'm gonna show you how to use this gua sha. I have a video coming up that talks about what it is and what its benefit are. Like what are the benefits, where you can use it and how you can use it. But I think I've been selling this for like 2 months. Is it 2 months now? I've been selling it for 2 months. And every time I put it up, it like gets sold out. So it's been a great product in my business. I'm really proud of it. My soaps do well too, but not as well as this gua sha. Like literally when I put it on Etsy, it only lasts like a week and then it sold out. So that brings us into mistakes that I have made through my business, throughout my almost a year of being in business. So I'm gonna update it like when I officially when it officially turns a year. I'm gonna update the mistakes that I've made. Also, this is gonna be mistakes and decisions that I'm proud of that I made that helped my business in its success. I'm not up there yet, but I'm grateful of where I am at the moment. But we're gonna go ahead and list 5 mistakes and 5 good things that helped my business grow. How about that? And we're gonna list them together. I actually didn't have anything written. I didn't have anything written yet. We're kind of gonna do this together. But I already know those things, so whether I had it written or not, it didn't really matter. So 5 good things and 5 mistakes. Let's start with number 1 mistake. Not knowing what you want to sell. Like being everywhere. Okay, well, yeah, not knowing. Yeah, so not knowing what you want to sell when you want to start a business. Because a lot of people want to start a business for the sake of, they see a lot of people on Instagram like, ooh, look at how much money they're making. Look at how many packages or orders they're receiving and, shipping out. And, a lot of us get caught up in like the good side of having a business, the money you make, the growth of the business. But we don't really think about how they got there. I feel like some people like fake the packages, how many packages they have, and then they take a picture. But really that's not how many people ordered. I don't know. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And some of them don't. Some of them don't fake it, and some of them do fake it. So, yeah. But one mistake is not knowing exactly what you want to, like, I'm not saying like you don't know what you want to sell. You probably do, but then in the midst of selling that one item, you start to get carried away and start to go all over the place. Because a lot of people start suggesting things and they're not even like, helping in your business. they're not hands-on in your business, but they want to, come in, give you advice, help out. Not really help out, but like give you advice on what you should sell. Don't always listen to that. Like, have a be focused on what exactly you want to sell and improve on selling it, improve on that product, and allow it to grow naturally. But I remember when I used to do the farmers market, I'll have customers come by. No, these weren't like regular customers. These were like friends slash customers. So they'll come by, and then they'll make suggestions like, oh, because before I started doing soap, or before I went into skincare, I used to do I was doing sewing. I was starting to do sewing, but I mostly picked sewing because I wanted to do it for my family and my sake. It wasn't gonna be for business, but even if it was for just a hobby, it's something that I was never really interested in. I feel like you know, I don't have patience for, waiting to sew this, cutting it, and all that stuff. It's not that I don't have patience for it, because I do have patience for waiting for a soap to cure, mixing ingredients and waiting 4 6 weeks for the soap to cure and all that stuff. It's just that it was never really my interest, so I never really got into it. But when I was doing that, I was doing hair bonnets, like sleeping bonnets, and they were doing okay. They weren't doing really good, like what I would consider really good. Really good is like, you know, getting 20 orders per day. They were doing okay, as in I was getting like 20 orders per week instead of per day. So I kind of gave up on that, and now it was kind of like driving me towards fashion, and I'm not really into fashion like that. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna like I was trying to, because I used to have a lot of breakouts and a lot of acne. It was probably hormonal acne, but also another combination of like not knowing what to put on my skin, how my skin reacts to certain things, because you have to study your skin. You have to know, like, okay, I'm putting this product, it's not helping. Maybe it's these ingredients, let me try these ingredients. Let me do this. Or let me try washing my face twice a day, instead of washing it once a day, or, I don't know, things like that. So you really have to pay attention, and like everything else on your body and in your life, you have to really pay attention to your skin, uh, look for what it needs, and all that stuff. But I used to have like really bad breakout. Like, if you know me in real life, you know that I've been struggling with breakouts since like probably since I hit not really, but like since I would say since like sophomore year of high school until like 3 years ago. And I graduated a while ago, so not gonna say when. But anyways, yeah, and so I was like, you know what, since I'm trying to better my skin, I'm trying to get a clear skin, we're still on the road to clear skin, okay? It's not completely clear yet where I will be satisfied with it, but it's somewhere there. We're getting there. But I wasn't, I was trying to figure out like what, and I was also in the midst of reading like herbal books. I have a lot of like medicinal herb books and soap making books. So I was learning about that, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just, mix up something to help with my skin? And I started, playing around with certain ingredients, mixing up putting it in the soap, seeing how it reacts with my skin. And then finally, you know, I found certain things did work out with my skin, even though it's a herb or it's natural, grown from the ground. It doesn't mean that it's gonna react well with your skin or your pH. So don't always think that just because it's natural, all natural, grown from the earth, is gonna react well with your skin. You have to know why your skin is gonna react badly to, and avoid those things. Like some people are actually sensitive to turmeric, so you might not want to put turmeric on your skin if you're sensitive to it or allergic to it. So I'm just saying. But anyways, I was, researching what works well for my skin, and I got really passionate about it, and I was like, you know what? I know there are a lot of people, having the same struggle as me, struggling with the same thing, trying to find some natural remedies to, treat some of the skin conditions they may have, like acne and all that stuff. Oh, hello, someone just joined. Please wave hello so I know who's watching. But yeah, and then what else? Yeah, so I got into skincare, and then I started doing like that's when I officially like registered my business as a business. When I was selling bonnets, I wasn't making enough sales, so I didn't see the point of registering it, and I didn't see it going anywhere. So I kind of like wanted to hold off on it. But eventually, I got into skincare, and I was like, you know what, this could actually go somewhere. So let me register my business just in case it does go somewhere. And I don't want to deal with those legal issues. So I registered my business in May of 2021, I believe. Yeah, it was May 2021. So it's really new. I feel like I've been doing it for a while, but if you see some of the videos where I was just making soaps, I was just making soaps. I wasn't really selling them. I just recently started selling them because in order for me to sell something, I have to test it on my own skin, make sure it's good, make sure it's effective, make sure the claims are, are true, because I don't pull out claims that, oh, this gets rid of acne, this gives you a glowy skin, if I have not put it through a trial. Like I put it through a trial first before I make those claims, I mean, I think you could like get you can get them clinically approved. Like you can get your claims clinically approved, like go to a lab and have them and get the stamp or whatever, just to make it official. But if your product does something, and you don't have to go through the legal stuff for making a claim legal, you can make a claim. Like if it did something to your skin, you can make a claim that it did this, But anyways, yeah, I have to prove all my product through a trial where I try them, make sure that what I'm claiming that they do is actually true. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, when I started doing, that was a long story just to explain not knowing what to sell. Um, when I started doing like farmers market, in-person sales, a lot of people that I knew kind of started coming back and like suggesting, oh, you should sell bonnets again, you should combine, it's a business, you can sell whatever you want. You can sell bonnets, you can sell soaps, you can sell all of them. Like you don't have to pick one thing. I'll hear them out. I'll be like, yeah, I mean, thank you for the suggestion. I'll think about it. And then I'll go home and focus on what I'm still focusing on and not get distracted. But I feel like you could do other things. You can sell other things besides, like, if you're into skincare, you can sell skincare and fashion. clothing at the same time if you want, you know. But that's not my main, like that's not my aim. My aim is to like focus on one category and improve on that and expand on that. Like right now it's skincare. So with that, you know, and my focus is on face, on the face, the skin on your face. With the soap, obviously it's for like the whole skin, to cleanse the whole skin, but with products like oil, face mask, what the gua sha, they all focus on your face. So my focus is on skincare, and you know the particular area is your face, your facial. But yeah, one mistake is don't allow yourself to be so distracted and um, and get overwhelmed with trying to please your customers in what they all want, because today is one person saying, oh, you know, they want you to sell this. Tomorrow it's going to be another person saying they want you to sell this. You know, you can't go on pleasing everybody. So pick what you're passionate about, what you want to sell, something that you can actually use for yourself, and sell that at the best possible way that you can sell it. Improve on that the best way you can improve on it. Number two is like getting multiple websites. Like, okay, so when I started, I had Etsy, and then I also had Shopify, and what else? I had something else. But if there's a platform where you're able to sell your things, oh, hello. Some people joining. Please wave hello so I know who's watching. But the second mistake is, you know, if you have the funds to run a couple of platforms to sell your stuff, then you can do that. But I feel like it's a waste of money. If a person is able to find you on Etsy, I don't see the point of you getting a website, because all your customers are coming from Etsy. So what do you have a website for? And if you have a website and Etsy's not working out for you, why are you paying, you know, to list your things on Etsy, and you know you're also paying for your website. So these platforms are not free, and you're paying for all of them at the same time. So one mistake that I made was getting an Etsy shop and a Shopify, but I was getting most of my sales from Etsy. So I was like, why do I have my Shopify open and paying $30 every month, you know, only to get like a couple customers a month, when Etsy's giving me, you know, more than a couple customers a month. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus on Etsy. Let me focus on Etsy. If I feel like it's time for me to move on to Shopify, then I'll move on to Shopify. But what I will suggest is to, you know, focus on one platform. If you're paying for that platform, for those platforms, focus on one of them and focus on the one that's bringing in more income, and just improve on that. So that's the second thing. Third thing, what's the other third mistake? The other third mistake was like taking off. I don't know, not ooh, this is a hard one because you kind of contradict what I said in the first the first thing I said. But like, okay, so my focus is on skincare. The third mistake I made was venturing into a lot of skincare products and not focusing on one product and improving that product. Like I just started making soaps. I was, I was kind of excited to try out new things, like with soap making, colors and clays and different herbs and stuff. So I'll make like 7 different types of soaps. And most of them will sell, but also the other half wouldn't sell. So I was kind of wasting ingredients and time and money making those other things that didn't sell just because I wanted to make soaps, you know? So I feel like if you are passionate about doing something, you can do it as a hobby on the side and then also do it as a business. But if you want it to be like to focus it on business, you have to like forget about the part where it's not a hobby anymore. You know, you can just make this, all of this stuff because you're wasting money and you're wasting your time. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut it from 7 soaps. I'm gonna cut it to 3 soaps, and I kept. Actually, it went from 7 soaps, 7 different types of soaps, to 5 soaps. Now it's 3 soaps. So I think I'm gonna stick to the 3 soaps because I actually like them. It's like a combination of all the ingredients that I want. Also, I was making different types of. I guess that's like the process of like knowing what kind of ingredients works for your skin. So it was kind of like an experimental process that kind of wasted, took out money out of my pocket and time out of my life. So I wouldn't say it was a mistake. Honestly, it's kind of like both. It's a mistake and it's also a decision that helped my business grow. Like experimenting, if you're doing skincare, experimenting with different ingredients to see what works and what doesn't work. That could save you money in the long run, but also take money out of your pocket while you're doing it. So that's the third one. The fourth one was, hmm, let me get a refill. But the fourth one was, let's see, I have to think hard on it. Yeah, the fourth one was focusing on, like, it's not always good to be all over the place with like social media and all that. Like, you have to see where your strength is, where you're getting the most out of your time, and then focus it on that. So I was like on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I noticed that, YouTube and Instagrams are the only platforms that really kind of help my business grow. So why don't I just focus my time on that, create more content for those 2 platforms instead of being all over the place. I even went to Tumblr, Twitter. So yeah, um, find where your strong suit is, where you're getting more audience, and focus on that. So yeah, the fourth one will be social media. Pick 2 platforms that's really good for you, that's really bringing, you know, more audience, and focus on them instead of always trying to, create content for like YouTube, create content for TikTok. I know you can like create one little short video and post it on all the platforms, but that's a lot of work. I don't know how it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of work. So just focus on the on 2 platforms that you prefer. I feel like 2 is more manageable. The fifth one, which is the last one, will be restocking. This is so this is so important. I don't have a cough. It's just the ginger ale or the ginger beer has chili pepper in it, so it kind of makes you cough and sneeze at the same time. But anyways, oh look, we're at 30 minutes. But anyways, the fifth one, which is the last mistake, will be not like having your items sold out every time. It kind of makes you lose customers a little bit. So make sure you're always stocked up on products. For me, My gua shas are fairly new to my, skincare line. So I only get like a few of them, you know, and make them available on my website, but they always sell out quick. And my shipping, my shipment takes a very long time to get to me. So, you know, always have products on hand. Otherwise, you're going to lose customers. Customers are going to lose interest. Like, your shop could be the one that's being, people are talking about it. They find this one product, this product that's good from it. But then you go a month without that product and no one is talking about it anymore. Now, they're talking about other, business owners or whatever. So other business, other brands or whatever, So always have your products on stock. Especially if it's a popular product that sells out a lot, always have it in hand. Never sell out on it because people are gonna lose interest. Excuse me. Anyways, that's all the 5 mistakes. I think within those 5 mistakes, I also mentioned like the 5 good things that kind of help my business, like experimenting with your products. Not really experimenting, but like improving on your product, improving on what you sell. Whether it's fashion, improve on it. Whether it's skincare, improve on it, make it better. Second thing is focus on what your main, what you're selling to your customers. Don't be all over the place. Also, always have things in stock. What's the other one? Focus on your customer service. Create a relationship with your customer service. I remember I used to like drop off packages to people I knew in the neighborhood. They'll order something from me, directly from me. Like, I have a website and Etsy shop, but they'll order directly from me. And I wouldn't turn them down. I wouldn't say, oh, go, you can go order it right here. I'd be like, okay, what do you want? Which one do you want? What product do you want? And then I'll drop it off to you. And I'll drop it off for free. I'm driving, miles away, using gas. I don't charge you. And y'all know the gas prices nowadays. So I was doing drop-offs for free to some of the people I knew. But that's like creating customer service, creating a relationship with your customers. So that's really important. Focus on that. And I think that's the 5th one. And we're done. We're done with 5 mistakes and 5 good things that helped my business grow. Let's get to the good part. I think we're gonna go all the way to like 40 minutes. Let's get to the good part. I'm gonna show you guys how to use this tool. I usually use it at nighttime before I go to sleep, and then in the morning I try to use it at least once a day, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. So this is it's a gua sha. It's a stone. It's a ancient Chinese tool, facial tool, that's used to stimulate blood flow in your skin, also sculpt your face. It's also used for other things, but depending on how you use it, this has really good benefits. But some of the benefits that I use it for is to sculpt my face so that it could be my face and my neck, so it can be more defined, and to get rid of like puffiness, and also to like stimulate blood flow so that my skin is able to absorb the products that I put on my skin. So those are the 3 things I use this for. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I use it every day, and it takes a couple months for you to actually notice a difference. So don't try it one time and then forget about it or give up on it. Give it at least 2 months of constant work and constant tries for you to like, you know what, this doesn't work. So this is a rose quartz. It's a stone, and as you apply it on your skin, it attracts your body heat, so it gets all warm and stuff. And afterwards, you get this like tingly feeling of like, you know, hot sensation, like there's something hot on your, you know, like your face gets hot, like not steamy hot, but like the temperature just rises in your face, and then for after a while it like cools down. That's just your body, you know, being stimulated, you know, flowing more in your skin so that your skin can absorb more um, the product better. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our neck. I usually go up from down to up, and then I use a vibration. Like I do, I do a little vibration towards the end, just to stimulate again to stimulate more blood flow. So I'll do this and add as much pressure as your body can handle. So there we go. The whole point of this is to add pressure as you slide it on your skin. You can't just do this, you know, there's no pressure being added here. Like it's not doing anything. Like you have to add pressure, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead and do our, I'll show you how I use it. So I start off from my neck and I make sure I go all the way towards my ears. And I do the other side. So this is gonna help with like slimming down our neck. And then this little heart shape, I use it for my jaw. Again, add a little pressure. I go in at least a couple, you know, tries. Do the other side. And if you have like a very, you know, skin that shows like if it's irritated, like it turns red or whatever, it's not really irritation, it's just the pressure that you're applying to it. But so it will turn a little bit red, but don't worry about it. So let's do this real quick, and then I'll do this side. This gets rid of like the puffiness under your eyes, and then I use this side to do this. This makes sure that it smooths out your, usually the spot that's that's wrinkle prone, like prone to have wrinkles. And it's better you start at a young age and not wait till you actually get wrinkles or fine lines to do this. So the earlier you start, notice that I'm shaking it towards the end, like adding a little bit of vibration. Like you kind of have to focus and just enjoy it, because it does feel good actually. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. So I don't want to make the video long, but I do that. I put in a couple swipes and here and there. I take at least like 5 minutes to do that. And then I go to sleep, and yeah. But that is all for today's Voyagers After Hour. I thank you so much for watching. Continue to love. I'll see you again in my next one. Amahoro.